If keeping everybody happy means you're miserable, that is not love. That is self-abandonment. And I'm as guilty of this as y'all are. It's time that we stopped. We deserve to be first, or at least a higher priority on our list. What if having enough time is not a matter of scheduling? It's a matter of you not being able to say no, me not being able to say no to people, doing everybody else's stuff first before we get around to ours. I think it's time we looked at this and figured out how to make ourselves more of a priority and stop doing things just because we want to keep everybody happy. So I grew up in the South. They thought they were raising a Southern belle. Sometimes I am in spite of myself. But I don't know if it's because we're women or we were Southern women, raised by Southern women. But I was brought up to please everybody, to take care of everybody's needs, make sure they're having a good time, you need your drink refilled, etc., before I worried about myself. Now, part of that is because of my background, but honestly, I'm the middle child, and we are the forgotten siblings, the forgotten children. I could do videos upon videos about that. But I have chosen many times in life to do for others before I do for myself, because I want to make them happy. And I want to make them happy before I make myself happy. And that is something I need to change. That is something we all need to change. We deserve to be priority, and we deserve to put ourselves first. If I disappointed people, parents, sisters, teachers, pastors, etc., I almost felt like a rejection. That if I didn't have their approval or their pleasure of something I've done or provided, where's my worth? Oh, did I just say that? Is this a self-worth issue? Could be. There's a hidden cost to being a people pleaser. Everything gets done ahead of your own personal needs. You forget how to say no. We teach people how to treat us, so if we have spent a lifetime saying yes, of course, not a problem, and then we start saying no, there's quite the ripple effect. Some people do a double take. I've got people in my life who hear the word no and they want to know why. They can't just take a no. Not available, no. Have other plans, no. Going to do some me time. So that's a whole other video for those who actually don't accept your no and try to convince you of why it's invalid. Many times, to my own detriment, have I been a people pleaser and said yes. I've got to be the fun aunt. I've got to be the great sister. I've got to be the dutiful daughter. I've got to be the great friend. Of course, I'll come out and get you at 3 a.m. Why not? To summarize that, I end up disappointing myself and letting myself down, my own personal goals and objectives and to-do list for the sake of everybody else. Why do we do that? Again, is it a self-worth issue? I don't know. Leave me some comments below. Do you find yourself a people pleaser, that you've been this way your entire life? Are you also a middle child? Did you grow up in the South? Is this a northern thing? Is this an international thing? Let's talk about this. I could use some community support as I try to figure this out with myself. So some of the things that we can do to refocus our energies on us, especially at this age, if you're over 40, if you're over 50, if you're over 60, we don't have forever. We never did, but now it's becoming more of a reality. So it's time that we put ourselves first. So I challenge us. Let's start saying no if it means doing for others when we should be doing something for ourselves. Let's practice not giving a justification, just simply saying no, thank you. Not available. However you want to say it, keep it short and concise. And then if they come back with, but tell me more. No, it's fine. I appreciate your interest, but I'm just not available. I can't do that. Maybe another time. We have to be polite because we are Southern ladies, or I am a Southern lady. But then celebrate that, because you know how much effort and intention that just took for you to put you first. So definitely celebrate it. I don't care if it's just with a little happy dance. And let's remember, every time we end up disappointing someone else, we have just given ourselves a atta girl and made room for us to not disappoint ourselves. And that is so overdue to be done in our lifetime. That doesn't mean you can never do or participate or go. We enjoy these things. I enjoy these things. I will continue. But by God, I've got my own goals and things that I've been putting off forever, even just deep cleaning the house, that I need to make time for, because it brings me pleasure to know that those are accomplished. Checking it off a to-do list. Whole nother video. Disappointing others, not the end of the relationship. Your love from them and to them is not dependent on whether you say yes, but it is the beginning of a new chapter of that relationship. Your self-respect and their respect of your time will be worth it. Forward this video to somebody who could use it. Come back. I have got more wonderful Jenisms happening, and I just enjoy sharing this information with y'all. Also, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Additionally, check the description. I have some phenomenal prompted journals that I think will assist all of us on this journey of rediscovering ourselves in this season of life, preparing for the next chapter, discovering the things that we long since forgot about ourselves. So check the description. Go buy a journal for yourself. Get one for your niece. You guys, I've got companion journals for the adult to us and the young ones in our lives. Journal together. Have a little book club. Discuss what self-acceptance and love is like in your 20s or your teens versus in your 40s, 50s, 60s. Because those are lessons we have to continue to learn and remember to prioritize ourselves. Okay, I will see y'all soon.